Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Sherry Beljean and welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday wherever you are. In today's video we are going to be talking about 5 things you need to know before you walk down the aisle, before you say I do. Yes, these are the 5 most important things you need to know before you walk down the aisle. If you want to know about my 5 important things, stay until the end of this video. Number 1, before you walk down that aisle, let this sink into your head. Your husband is on your side. Your husband is your team. Your husband is part of you 24/7. Your husband is your team and together you shall make it. No need to run to your mother, brother, family members or whoever to complain about your husband. Yes, in relationships there will be arguments, there will be disagreements, but don't always be defensive. Sometimes you can say I'm sorry even when you are not wrong, because your husband is on your side. Always know that your husband is your team, and when you sing that down, you would always work together to win. You will always be at your husband's side. Yes, you are a team and your husband is not an enemy. Your husband is not the one that is destroying you, but your husband is your teammate. You stand together with him no matter what. In the rain, in the sun, you stick together. Yes, your husband is your team. He is not your enemy. Sing that in. Number 2 most important point that you have to sink it down before you get married. What is that? Yes, you must not always meet a ready-made husband. Yes, you can work it out together. Many people think walking down into that house that has already been set up, that has a ready-made everything, working together with somebody that has already made in the life is the best option. But I come to tell you good news today. You can work it out together, and working out as a team together, working towards your progress is even better. There's no time bomb for progress. There's no time bomb for achievement. You can make it together. Yes, don't wait until he has arrived, as some of us will say. Yes, the little he has, you can put hands together and you can get what you want. There is no time bomb. I repeat, no time bomb for achievement. Yes, you can work it together. Don't seek for ready-made. Make your own happen. Abi? The third thing I would like you to have with you while getting into marriage is that people love to be loved in different ways. Some people love to be loved in different ways. If you understand that, you would have a peaceful marriage. Yes, I love to be loved by gifts, outings, compliments, but my husband loves to be loved otherwise. He loves to be loved by hugs. He loves to be loved by good food. He loves to be loved by a well-arranged house. He loves to be loved by you can go on and name it. Once you know that people want to be loved by different ways, or people love to be loved by different ways, you would have a better home, because you will understand your husband will understand you understand how your husband wants to be loved, and your husband will understand how you want to be loved, and you both can exchange the different ways you want to be loved, and you will keep your marriage rosy. He's not your brother, so don't expect him to be loved, to want to be loved in a particular way. No. He's coming from a different background. You're coming from a different background, maybe from a different culture. You're coming from a different culture. So you have to learn. You have to know that people love to be loved in different ways. How do you love to be loved? Number 4 point that is very important. You have to know this before you get into marriage is the 3-letter word SEX. It is very, very important in every marriage. Why do I say so? Some people use this as a weapon to get back at their husband. It is a wrong approach. They will say, because you hurt me or because we are having a misunderstanding, I'm not going to give you the SEX. SEX is very important in a marriage, and even God honors that. Do not use that, or do not even think about using that as a weapon against your husband when in marriage. I'm saying it, the Bible honors that. We have to respect it, and you have to know what you're going in for. You have to respect the rights of a marriage. And do not use this against your husband, or do not use this against your wife. You should have this down there in your head, and do not use it against your wife or husband in marriage, because even God frowns at that. It is very important than you think. The fifth point: before getting into marriage, make sure you sit down and communicate with your husband about in-laws. Make sure you draw the lines and the limits to in-laws. Why do I say so? In-laws are very important. They play a vital role in the success of a marriage or the downfall of a marriage. You have to come to an agreement with your husband, decisions about when to help whose family and at what time. If the help is going to the lady's family this time, the next help should be going to the husband's family. If the husband's family comes this time, there should be a limit of how long they stay, or likewise the wife's family. When you have this agreement and this communication with your husband, when it comes to your in-laws, your marriage will go perfectly. You will know what to expect and you would react accordingly. But walking into marriage without any decisions or without any lines concerning your in-laws, when they come around or when they surface, that marriage is heading towards its rise or its downfall. Here were some of the 5 most important things I consider what taking into your marriage. What are some of the things that you would like me to add to these 5 of mine, so our weddings or our marriages will be a bed of roses? Though there is no marriage that is a bed of roses. You go through trials and tribulations, but standing by your husband as a team will make your marriage victorious. Knowing how to love him will make your marriage victorious. Drawing the lines for in-laws will make your marriage victorious. These are some of the important points I consider very, very vital in every successful marriage. I am using that and it has been working for me. What are some of your contributions? Leave them down in the comment box. Until my next video. By the way, I'm not a marriage counselor, but these are some of the tips I use in my marriage that could be beneficial to you, my Sherry Bell's crew. Until my next video, I remain your favorite girl, Sherry Bell Jean. Peace out. Love you.